Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm just going to add it onto this video really quick, guys. I've been working really hard. I got together with the modding community and a couple people, especially Vanguard, Voyager, Miss O Plays, and the Angry Mechanic on her Discord server. Thank you guys so much for the help with the range numbers and everything like that. I've got a hot fix, guys. Everything should be good. I have made some changes though. I've made the original the original file with all of the with the functionality and everything, with all the doors and walls and everything like that. This is the hot fix, so this is the fix off of version 1.0, the full functionality. Okay, I switched the optional file. If you still have the version 1.1, the one that adds the custom outpost menu, still kind of a cool thing. You lose a little bit of functionality, guys, but I'm still searching for a fix for this as well. So your your saves are safe. I want to reaffirm. Look, it's my commitment as a modder. If I'm going to put something out there, I feel responsible for your guys' games. You know what I mean? I feel responsible for your time. I don't want to waste it. I want to enhance it every way that I can. I want to give you guys some wicked shit. So, that's what I want to do. There was a little bit of confusion in the comments as to what I was going to do, what I was going to say, what I was going to maintain, things like that. I didn't want to be confused. I said, that I wasn't considering, other modders at the time because I wasn't using their mods. That wasn't going to be a consideration of mine. Never once did I say that I wasn't going to maintain anything that I put out. But if there was some confusion, I apologize for it, guys. That is definitely not my intention. But everything is updated. Um, Again, also on the creations for Xbox and for PC users, guys, you're going to get version 1.0 with this hotfix. Okay, this is updating the range values. It's gonna put everything of mine in the very bottom of your structures list. Okay, it shouldn't conflict with anyone. We've put it out on Reddit, so I've made a claim to these numbers, so there shouldn't be any problems other than the other bug that I'm trying to chase down. With the garages, guys. I'm still looking for that as well. So just understand that I'm working on it. I'm trying to give you the best game that I can possible. So that's all that I've got for you guys. Thanks. Hello, everyone. I'm Something Wicked. Welcome to the Wicked Workshop. I've got another mod review for you guys. Again, some more shameless advertising, but this is my latest mod that I've made. My Wicked Workshop Outpost Project 2. It is basically a rebuild of the previous. If you have seen my previous video, or if you've used that previous mod, it had a few bugs of packing gremlins and things like that. I learned a lot since making it, so I decided to remake it, guys. This one is huge. This mod adds 32 different sizes and types of outpost habs: medium long habs, double habs, medium double habs, combination habs, where you've got science on the bottom, hydroponic on the top. Also, guys, I've got mod exclusive garages. I don't think I've seen any other person putting these things out there. Okay, they've got interior decorators in them. Okay, inside the landing pad, so ease of use. Okay, the unlocked landing pad shipbuilders. I've got 3 different varieties of science and the military type varieties. You can go through, scroll through all of the pictures over here, guys. It shows you everything. Okay. The big thing too are the special structures, guys. These count as crew stations, and they include workbenches and decorators. Okay, you assign the crew to them. When you come back, they interact with the objects. You'll see them inside the habs. They use the workbenches outside, things like that, guys. It's awesome. They work great. Again, all the habs are fully lighted, navmeshed, and atmospheric. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you the version of the original release, so version 1.0, which is available as an optional file. Okay, I've got 2 different builds for this. The second build and the most recent that's on the Nexus is the version that was built for more compatibility, and it creates the custom workshop menu called Wicked Workshop, where it adds all of my lists and all my items in there. But for some reason, when I added that functionality to it, or when I added that compatibility to it by creating that list, it removed the functionality of the door and window material swap. And I think it has something to do with the workbench keyword. I'm not really sure, being linked in there somehow, and not creating one in the process. I'm using the known process right now, and I actually, my last video was explaining it. So I'm giving you a couple options, guys. If you want to use the one that's got full functionality, it's created differently. It's created to inject my list directly to the structures category, instead of creating its own category. So that's where it uses the default range for objects. I'm going to try to look up and see if I can't change that, maybe for better compatibility. But as for right now, I'm giving you the original release. So people have reported that it causes CTDs because it does conflict with other mods that they use. So I'm giving you a choice. You can either use that mod or you can use this one. Um, with full functionality, or you can use, that other person's mod, and you can use mine, that's got the custom menu, but you lose the functionality of the doors and everything. And I'll get into that in the video when we get into gameplay as well. But this is where you can find it, guys. You can find it at the Nexus, Starfield Nexus mods, Wicked Workshop. Depending on how soon you get to there, it may still be on one of the hot files, or somewhere in here inside the trending files, whatever like that. But that's where it's at on the Nexus, guys. You can also get it in game from Xbox or PC on your Creations tab as well. But the Creations tab and the Xbox tab have the custom menu again. So I'm reviewing the original release, the 1.0, that's got the full functionality and everything the way that the mod was intended. That's the one that I'm going to play, guys. That's the one, that I wanted. I'm sorry if it conflicts with other people's mods, guys. I don't use their mods, so that wasn't a consideration of mine. I'm sorry. I'm giving you the option. I'm trying to work with you. As you can see, if you've checked it out, I am all over the forums trying to fix problems, trying to help people out. So that's what I'm going to do for you until I can find fixes for everything. I'm still going to try to, but that's where we're at for right now. Okay, guys. So I can come in and show you some of the videos of some of the stuff maybe that you might not see inside the video. Different, you can build on all of them. I don't think that I demonstrated that in the video, but definitely has that functionality, guys. Okay, but let's get into game and I'll show you everything that it's about. All right, guys, here we are in game, and let's pull up our build menu. Just right outside Tolem, and this is my usual testing save. So you should be probably familiar with this little intro every time it starts. Okay, so we'll come over this particular mod. Like I said, it adds my lists directly to the structures menu. Okay, so you're going to find a couple of my new items, which I'll build and get into just a little bit later. But right now, what we're going to do... Oh gosh, this place is crawling with bugs. Holy cow. Okay, let's see, where are we at? We're right there. What's behind us? Let's come over this way then. Alright. First things first, we've got our double hab. Oh, we'll come up. Hydroponics first. Hydroponic double. Okay. We've got our medium. As you can see, they pivot on that rear half. Made it easier for stacking on top of my landing pads, I'll show you. Okay, we've got a flat-sided medium. Okay, here comes our hydroponic medium double alt, and the alt because it's got the angled top. Here is our double flat. Okay, again, it's got the same pivot. Interiors all have stairs and all that. Here's our first garage, our hydroponic garage, which is basically a medium with a door and a ramp. Okay, hydro alt. Here's the cool one, guys. Here's the triple. Okay. There's a different version of, you know what, heck with it, we'll just use this one right here as our base, okay? There we go, we'll do that, and we'll bring it up kind of high. You know what, there's a lot of stuff over there. We'll come this way. Okay, like I said, we'll bring it up a little bit, just so that we're kind of up. Alright, let's get down to our science habs. As I mentioned previously, we've got that single double, okay? Let's just throw it onto the back. Yeah, let's go right there. No, listen. No worries. All right. Okay, getting into our alt. It's got a hydro top. It's kind of cool. Okay. Our first medium angled. Okay, well, we'll throw a medium flat on there and see if we can't use the advantage of this and possibly get one on the back. That way, but maybe this way. Nope. Okay, we're not going to be lucky enough. But yeah, I just wanted to show you another feature. Now, this version, guys, this mod release 1.0, it's an optional file on the mod page. Okay, as I showed you before, this one has the full functionality of all the windows, well, especially on these ones. Here, let's throw one up over here on this side. We'll go over to the front. No, we're going to throw a double in there. Just because they're cooler. That is connected correctly. Okay, we'll throw the next variation, which is the double flat. Over here on this side. Okay. But yeah, let's show you these windows. You can change them. Okay. For some reason, when I did the other version of it, it took away that functionality, and I don't know why. I think it has to do with a workbench keyword. But I'm definitely trying to track that bug down, guys. So you have the option to use either version of it, you know, the functionality of the Windows or the other, which is it's less functional. It's a little bit less, you know, appealing, but it gives you the full freedom to, you know, have any mod you want to. Basically, let's throw some of my military habs in here. Let's go. Yeah, that one's boring. Okay, that one's kind of cool. There we go. Okay, so we'll throw this one in there. It's gonna have to come up one, and then we'll throw a double on this side. Okay, come up one. All right, time to build some cool stuff. Let's come to our first little landing pad after all of these garages. And guys, there's a lot of garages too here. I'm not doing any of them justice by just passing through them. They're pretty cool. They're basically the Habs with the ramps and stuff, just like that triple hydro over there. But there's a lot of the science ones. I think you'll really enjoy them. I'll just throw it right there. But okay, I want to show you after the triple. Here we go. Here's our first little landing pad. And the cool thing about it is that you can build other things on. You know, you can build things to things and create these cool little like spaceports almost. I mean, let's find a good spot where I bet you'll have to do it down there. Okay, on this guy. The other way. Okay, let's come up to be able to move it out, or we know what, we may try just on the back of that military hab right there. It's a little bit high. Let's see if we can drop it down. Boom, and look at that, guys. All right, so you do have that ability. You know, it goes there, or you can build it standalone if you want to. It's a double click. Might be too close now to it to show you, but yeah, it's got the 2-click build, you know, method on it. See if I can get one. It's in the build area. Okay, so yeah, come here and then you can lower it, you know, down to size, whatever, you know, however you want it, like that. The other really cool one, guys, we've got oh yeah, so I shouldn't say. I guess this isn't, it's not cool, but it's just your basic round landing pad. We'll build that too, show you the functionality of it as well. Oh, you know what, we'll build the military version of it, because there's one of each of those as well. So I kind of did a little bit of variety in the different habs and things that I added to them. Of course, this one's got a little bit different pack-in gremlin, but it's still functional. It still works. You know, these guys, you know, you can still build on them. Here, let's throw something on here just to show you that they're functional as well. And that's just really high right there. Oh, it's that different one. There we go. So I mean, you know, you can build onto them. Let's make sure everything has an airlock. That's what I have in my notes to make sure to show you. So let's put an airlock there, and we'll put an airlock here, and we still should be able to access the landing pad if we throw an airlock here. Okay, so let's do that. That's kind of small for an airlock, but anyway, we can access that from there, from the ground anyway. Okay, let's get to the last one that I want to show you. Is this big guy right here. Hopefully we might be able to clip him into or onto something, possibly this military one in front, or maybe the side. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we are like that. Might have better luck. Yeah, click. No, we don't want to snap to that. Let's just snap into the staircase. We want to try to go to the side of this guy right here. No. Well, I built them before where, yeah, you can clip on and add on to the other things. But right now, let's tell you what, we've got access to about everything. Give me 1 second. Let me get organized, guys. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to demonstrate to you the features. Basic features of the garages, okay, and interiors. Let me show you, get back to the build menu, and show you some of the awesome things that you can do with these. Let's especially for the garage ones. They're pretty awesome. See that? Build those big walls like that, guys. Okay, I will tell you there is a bug when trying to alter the walls of these garages. For some reason, it will pause, like freeze the build menu if you access it, but for some reason it doesn't when you do it from the outside of them, you know, facing in or whatever. But yeah, you can change all this stuff. You can make the different size hallways. You can, you know, make it so that you've got only an access in here or whatever. Here's the military hab. Oh yeah, it clipped through that light. Gotta be careful of that. We'll give you a window in that one. Can we change the size of that? Nope. Door, no door. Okay, but we're inside the garage. Yes, we're inside that triple garage still. So let's get out of here. And I believe we should be able to just come down here. But as you can see, like, you know, all of these, they're all lit. They've all got their atmospherics and everything like that. The problem is kind of funny on the outside as to the way that it works. Here's one of the first landing pads. We know that that corner light clipped through there. Okay. One other small thing, guys. Yeah, I added these mission boards just for, you know, it's nice to have them in your base. But let's get into this. All right, we got our wicked shipbuilder over here on this side, and we've got our decorator on this side. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to get into our wicked shipbuilder. Show you the unlocked shipbuilder. One of my modded ships you might be familiar with, but let's get in. So some of the other mods, they allow you to build these things. They allow you to pilot them. They allow you to do all those things. So you know what, you can have it. But what I want to show you is the best part about it is, guys, you get all of these habs, all of these great, these big ones. You know, I use them a lot in my ships, as you can see. I also use other mods, you know, but like I use the big cargo hulls. I love it. It's got all the weapons. It's got everything. It's got everything exclusive that you would get at an actual spaceport. You know, I added all that cool stuff in there, guys. But I'll show you. I'll just switch over to my Frontier, which I've altered. As you can see, everybody looks at stats, but we'll make that the home ship. And as you can see, it drops it. It's coming. I promise. Right there. Okay. And it's also going to bring your vehicle to you as well. It's coming too. I have to remember to tell you about the build limit sheet as well. Okay, so there we go. There's that one. We'll go up to this one. Oh God, it's a long one. Pack in Gremlin right there, guys. With the foundation. You're just gonna have to live with it, unless I give it a totally different foundation, which I could. I could try to just give it a different foundation, like I've done the small landing has, or the small landing pad. But okay, so we're in our military landing pad out here. Airlocked to the front of it. Guys, these have the same things on them. They've got the mission boards, except I think I've got mission board on this side and I've got the bounty clearance on this side, but yeah, they're opposite on the other sides. Okay, so give you more functionality, give you some more stuff. All right, we're gonna use this shipbuilder. We're gonna bring our ship over here. You know, I just might erase the other one because I got to go back into the shipbuilder anyway. Okay, so I will go into this. I'll show you. I added the cool lists. I believe that I added the Deimos, like main list. This is the unique from the Stroud and the unique from the Tile. But I believe everything else, yeah, is all Deimos, just because I like their ships and I like the variety of them. So if you do too, then great. If not, then you can hopefully just wait for a spin around for one of the Stroud uniques or whatever. So, but that's something cool about that. At this moment, I don't have the script for this, so that's not working. I have to figure that out as well. But we'll go in and swap our ships. There's another one of my modded ships. Okay, we'll go outside of our airlock. Guess I'm just trying to get in or something. Not just me, but our ship has. I oriented it sideways for bigger ships so that it wouldn't clip through your habs or anything that you build. But as you can see, it also threw our lander there as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go. We have a couple more objects to build that I want to show you and explain key features to the mod, guys. I'm really excited about it. Where we at? So what I'll probably do, I'll probably delete this other landing pad over here. Alright, may delete a whole bunch of shit to make room for it. That's probably what I'll do. So yeah, we know that one clipped through. Okay, we'll delete this one. And we'll delete this one and try to build that bigger landing pad right on the side of it. Okay. Does that work? Have to look at the level of it. So that's on the 3-story one. That's pretty close. No, you know what? I'm going to try for this other little guy right there. Hopefully I can get him with a few clicks. You've got a top level, you've got a third level, you can use it. There it is right there. Okay. So just for fun's sake, guys, that's the only reason why we did it. You know, it's got its foundation and it'll extend and all that stuff, so it just kind of looks funny. Oh, nope, I'm digressing again. We need to build our other cool structures. So we'll build both of those. Oh, change these windows. I like windows. I was heartbroken when the other mod, or when the other version didn't allow me to have windows. I really was, guys. Okay, but what I want to show you is I want to show you the science bay, and then I'm going to show you the build limit sheet, okay? Okay, so we've got these. These are kind of funny when it comes to building them, though, because they've got so many ladders, guys, that you know, when they extend, if it hits rocks or anything, it messes them with them. But they're pretty fun little buildings. Let me see if I can get one this way. There we go. Just get it above ground. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Exit out of the build menu. Looking for time. Still here, guys. Okay. So here we go. This is my Outpost tent hab. It comes with all of your weapon workbenches. Okay. Spacesuit, research lab, industrial workbench. It's also got the different two types of mission boards. It's got the supply mission board. It's got the regular mission board. And it's also got the self-service bounty clearance, okay? But similar to what some of the what the landing pad garage habs have is, I think I give you an interior decorator in here. Okay. So you can build, and I also added some other categories as well. You can build all kinds of stuff in here, guys. You've got the fly cam still. Okay. Check it out. We'll get into our mannequins, our displays, things like that. You can build all that stuff in here. And the reason why I enabled the fly cam on this as well, because it makes building on the landing pads just a little bit easier. You know, when you're decorating, instead of coming down to your outpost beacon or whatever like that, I'm not sure. It has been reported that sometimes the menus get mixed up, but I switched the range. I lowered the range significantly on these, so you shouldn't have that problem. I believe. Again, we'll see. But here's your crew stations, guys. This is the big thing about these. This structure, this bay, and also the hab tent have these crew stations that are assigned to them, so you can come in and assign your crew to them. Notice I haven't built anything else. I'll come over and Heller, for example, I'm going to assign him to my Tallman outpost that I just created. Okay, and then they're going to appear in game. And in my testing, they have utilized, you know, when I've loaded back in, Heller's been in here. I've got screenshots, you know, of Heller and Lynn both in here. You know, you move over to the other hab. Here's another cool little feature too, guys. I'll give you some mannequins in here. In a future update, I'll probably add these to the items that you can build. But, you know, just give you some cool little stuff, and also too a workshop decorator for this as well. You know, things you can build cool stuff if you wanted to build turrets or whatever on here. If you've got other mods that make, you know, generators or whatever, just some cool stuff. I think what else I want to show you. Let's go back to this bad dude right here. Okay, it's got the shipbuilder. This one doesn't have the decorator. The one in the middle has got the decorator. And I believe I forgot to activate the shipbuilders on the side ones, but the shipbuilder works, I know for sure. And yeah, you've got your decorator over here as well. Let's see if our crew members have returned back here. Well, actually, I'll pull that ship just so that you can see it. A ship on there. Where are you going? Bam, there you go. That's about it for the functionality of everything, guys. Like I said, I do want to stress again, though, that the difference of the mod versions, when you go down to the mod page now, the Xbox version and the Creations version have the most compatible custom menu added to it. So I don't know. I'll try to figure out a way maybe to add another optional file to it, but I don't think that I can on the Bethesda Creations. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is my big labor of love, I guess you could say. You know, I wanted something bigger. I wanted some wicked shit. I wanted some cool stuff. You know, and I think I've definitely hit the mark. You know, all of them are lit. These lights right here work. So you know, at night you're gonna have your lights shining down. I've considered adding those as objects as well because I've created them. But yeah, so there are going to be some bugs, guys. You know, the creation kit pack-ins, gosh, as good as I think that I am on them, sometimes I'll try to make something and it'll just absolutely fail. I'll just end up with a spinning circle, you know. But that's basically the mod. What it is, guys. You know, this is what you get. You know, this cool stuff. I've tried to make it as compatible as possible. I've tried to make it as, you know, user friendly, as easy as possible. You know, it's like I made these right here for just simple mining habs, you know, or mining outposts where you don't want to build a full complex thing. You know, you can just throw some of your extractors and, you know, some a power source and whatever else you need to get by on it. Call it a day, guys. You know. Sorry, guys. One last feature that I forgot to explain. A couple things. So this mod will destroy your build limit. Okay, it will destroy your build budget, but I do have a workaround. I use a bat command, but I'll tell you what the actual command is. And the command is you open up your console window by hitting the tilde key, and you're going to type in force AV. Okay, force AV 399 and a value of 0. Okay, I don't really try to do. I do it a couple times. Okay, and what that's going to do is it is going to erase your build budget, guys. Next time that you come in here, bam, you got 0 build budget. Okay, and you can do all of your cool shit. You know, even more of it. But what I wanted to show you too was you can build on my landing pads, guys. You can build on all of them. You know, if you've got other mods that have things that, you know, missiles and all the cool stuff, or if you want to put your very own workbenches and stuff like that on here, guys, you can do all that stuff. You know, like I said, I tried to make it as easy as possible for you, you know, to do some cool stuff. As you can see, you know, you can throw some couches if you wanted to, I guess, you know. Give them a chair to sit in if they're waiting for the workbench, you know. I mean, just whatever. But I wanted to do that. I think that you can also add the scan booster up to the level 2 onto it. The level 3 has a foundation where all these others, you know, or the foundation's different, that it doesn't allow you. Or maybe, do I even have the capability? Yeah, I do. But yeah, see, as you can see, it still wants to drag on the ground at a certain point. And it just doesn't work. So, you know, that's kind of a small thing. But you can build a generator, I'm pretty sure, on there. Let's see. Build your wind turbines and stuff on them. Yeah, you can do all that stuff if you wanted to, I guess. You know, aside from building onto all the habs and everything. Oh, just can't build that one. But now nothing's gonna work. I swear you can. Give it to me. There we go. There we go. Reface it. And there you go. You can build on those. You can build on the sides of these. You can build on the sides of those. Yeah, guys. Have fun. That's all I've got for you. Wicked out.